In this video, we will detail everything you need in terms of hardware and material, so you can get started with the process of creating your own Bitcoin vault. But first, let's talk about something very important, your workspace. This is what your ideal Bitcoin workspace should look like: a dedicated, closed, and quiet workroom where you can focus on what you're doing undisturbed and that you can lock when you're not working. Because this process is going to take days and maybe even weeks. It took me more than a month to do it myself. Hopefully, this course will make the process easier and faster for you. Your workspace should be separated into distinct spaces. First, an online space where you'll have your everyday laptop to follow the video lessons and your dedicated laptop to work on your own setup. Second, an offline space where you'll have everything else, including all the tools you'll need to create the backups and recovery instructions. I find this separation very effective in terms of organization. Separating our ultra confidential data from our online devices will prevent us from showing our seeds to our laptop's camera, for example. I applied this separation to my own workstation. Let me show you. So as you can see, this is my online desk. In the middle, you'll see my dedicated laptop, and on the right will be my everyday laptop where we are going to follow the instructions. And so this will be my online desk where we'll do everything that needs to be connected to the internet. And then behind there is the offline desk, which will be used for everything that is ultra confidential and that should never be connected to the internet. The point of this workstation is that what needs to happen in an offline way can be offline, and what needs to be put online can be put online without never connecting the two. So as you can see, the webcams and my camera are pointing towards my background, and so they will never be able to scan the QR codes and seed phrases that we're gonna create and back up here. So now let's do a quick review of what's in the offline disk. So first of all, we have the 3 seed signers. 2 of them are pre-assembled and 1 of them is not assembled yet. So we're going to have to do that. Then we have the USB key. We have 3 SD cards, 3 micro USB cables. We have a power bank to power our seed signer, Casino dice. So this is for the key generation. Then we have everything to back them up on metal. So as you can see, we have the screws, the bolts, and the washers. The result will be this tiny thing that you see there. We also have a hammer, we have the stamping letters and numbers, and we have this Blockmit jig, which is gonna be our stamping jig. As you can see above, it's meant to put the numbers, and below will be for the letters. Then we have the paper backups and the recovery packages. So we have a printer, we have a thermal laminator with the laminating pouches, paper for the printer. We have 2 permanent markers and 2 pencils. There's also a cutter in case we have to cut things. This is the graph paper. As you can see, there's no graph on it. I couldn't find graph paper, so I'm gonna be using cardstocks. It's a bit thicker, so we can write on it with the permanent markers. And then we have the recovery packages. So as you can see, we have the envelopes in 5 colors. We have pink, green, yellow, red, and black. We also have the polymail. I couldn't find real polymail, so in this setup I'm going to be using transparent Ziplocs. in combination with more plastic wrap. It's not ideal, but for this online course, it should be sufficient. Of course, you're gonna find a list of all these items and these ones as well in the description, and in the following lesson you'll find the complete list with a checklist that you can take with you. And that's it. This is the workstation. This is where we're gonna be spending most of our time for this setup. As you can probably imagine from the amount of items present on my offline desk, we have a lot of work ahead. After this video, you'll find a complete checklist you can print and take with you on your shopping spree. You'll also find the list in the description below with relevant links to order everything from Amazon or similar online platforms. Take the time to gather every item before continuing. It is very important to stay organized so you can work with a clear mind. I'll see you in the next video.